What's up guys? So if you own an e-commerce store, SEO is one of the best ways to get more traffic and land more product sales. But if you want to rank your product pages and get that sweet Google love, then you need backlinks. And this is the most important ranking factor when it comes to SEO. So how do you get the damn things? Well, I've actually built backlinks for tons of e-commerce stores, and without tooting my own horn, they've had some amazing results, as you can see on screen right now. So what's the secret? Well, in this video, you're going to learn exactly how to get backlinks to your e-commerce store, how to get free backlinks to your product pages, and the exact step-by-step tutorials for each strategy. Now, this is only going to take about 5 minutes to explain, but if you don't have 5 minutes, then by all means, go ahead and start building backlinks to your site. However, this could cost you 5 months in lost sales, traffic, and leads to your website that you'll miss out on by not watching this video. So let's jump in. By the way, if you're new here, please subscribe because my SEO videos are only going to help you make more money with your e-commerce website. So strategy number 1 is the Skyscraper Technique. And if you want a free way to build backlinks to your website, this is it. Now, this works so effectively because essentially you can be like Robin Hood. You're basically stealing your competitors' backlinks. So you create a list of all your competing stores that you're going against. Then you research how are they getting backlinks. Then you create a better piece of content than the one they've already got backlinks to. And finally, you reach out to everyone who's linked to your competitor and you say, hey, I noticed you're linked to joeblogs.com. Maybe you want to link to me too. Here's why, etc., etc. Now, last year, I was building backlinks for one of the biggest names in the e-commerce industry, and they were just focusing on the Skyscraper Technique. Now, I can't actually mention the name because I signed an NDA at the time, but what I can tell you is that they were getting millions of hits from SEO purely with the Skyscraper Technique. So this is how powerful it is for e-commerce. Now, if you really want to 10x the results you get with Skyscraper Technique, basically you want to link from the pages you've already got backlinks to your money pages. So essentially you're going to create a skyscraper piece of content that gets backlinks, and then you're going to link internally from that piece of content to the product pages that you want to rank on Google. And when you do this, you're essentially funneling authority and aka link juice to that page so that it ranks higher. Now, I've actually got a tutorial on exactly how to steal your competitors' backlinks using this method. So I'm going to leave a link to that in the description below so you can check it out and follow it step by step yourself. Now, the Skyscraper Technique is a gem and it works nicely, but it's not perfect. And the biggest problem if you're an e-commerce store is the fact that you can't get backlinks straight to your product pages with the Skyscraper Technique. So instead, that leads me to my second link building strategy, which is guest blogging. Now, this works so well because essentially you're doing a win-win sort of trade with other websites in your niche. So you can basically write a piece of content for them, they get a free article, and you get a backlink straight to your product page. And this is a very easy way to build backlinks for free to your website. So let me explain, right? You have an e-commerce store about protein powder. You could basically approach other health websites related to your site and say something like, oh, hey, you know, I noticed you're in the same niche. I'd quite like to write a guest blog for you. Maybe we could write something like, I don't know, the best 5 recipes for homemade protein bars. And when you do this, they're going to post your content with a backlink to your product page. Now, if you're not sure how to get started, don't worry, your boy Julian's going to sort you out. So instead, check out my guest blogging secrets tutorial in the description below, and that'll teach you exactly how to start guest blogging yourself for your e-commerce store. And it's a tried, tested, and proven way to get backlinks at scale to your website for free. But what happens if you're feeling lazy, right? And you're like, it sounds good, but I just don't have the time, the resources, and I simply can't be bothered to learn how to build links with outreach. Well, if you're like that, then paid backlinks is a strategy you want to use. And this is a very powerful way to get backlinks at scale to your product pages. But what I will say is there's a right and a wrong way to do it, and let me explain how. So when it comes to buying backlinks, you have to be extremely careful because if you're buying from these big lists that are openly shared on the internet, you're essentially buying from a network of PBNs, and that is crazy because you're risking your website receiving a Google penalty. Instead, what I would recommend is that you do a little bit of outreach and you basically create a list of websites that have a lot of organic traffic that are very relevant to your website and also have a decent domain rating. And if you do that, you're basically filtering out the crap from the good stuff, and you can create a list of very high quality paid links that you want to buy from. Now, the thing is, when it comes to paid backlinks, the prices are extremely negotiable. You don't have to spend a small fortune to get backlinks, and most website owners will negotiate their rates down to a decent price. So I would definitely recommend when you outreach to websites, make sure you bar the price down. You know, you're in e-commerce, so you know exactly how to negotiate, and you can receive some absolute bargains in terms of backlinks if you do this. Now, what happens if you don't want to slip website owners the old backhander? Well, you can use strategy number 4, which is Harrow, also known as Help a Report Out. And this is like a huge network of journalists that are looking for opinions from people like you. So let's say you're an e-commerce store and you're selling meditation products, right? On Harrow, there's going to be loads of journalists that are looking for queries and opinions about stress relief, about anxiety, about how to beat depression. And when you reply to these journalists with your opinion, they will feature your opinion, if it's good, with a link back to your website. So this is a really powerful way to get backlinks at scale for free, and some of these websites are so high in DR. You know, you're getting like domain rating 80, domain rating 90, which are very high quality backlinks you can't really get from outreach. Now, here's the other thing, this is very scalable. So let's say you have an e-commerce store and you've probably got admin staff working on product pages, some writing product descriptions, that sort of thing on your website. So you could easily ask your admin staff to reply to Harrow queries for 30 minutes a day, build a few backlinks and boost your rankings of SEO. And it's 100% worth it because the time that you spend now building backlinks to your website will help you grow your traffic and product sales on your site so that you make more money in the long run. Now here's the other awesome thing about link building with Harrow, which is that if you own an e-commerce store, every time there's like a big event, like I don't know, Mother's Day for example, journalists are going to be looking for ideas on the best gifts. Now, if you own an e-commerce store, this is an awesome opportunity because you can talk about how good your product is, get a backlink to your website, and promote your brand at the same time. So Harrow is so powerful for e-commerce stores, especially when big events come around. And I'm going to include another tutorial on how to use Harrow and land high quality backlinks in 2 minutes or less in the description box below so you can check it out. Now, my final link building strategy for e-commerce stores is going to be simple but extremely easy if you want to get backlinks fast, and that is reciprocal link building. Now, if you have an e-commerce store, chances are you work with suppliers, affiliates, you have partners, you have loads of people that you work with that could supply a backlink to your website. And the chances are as well, if they work with you, they trust you. Now, link building is all about trust. Okay, a website is not going to link to you if they don't trust you, but if they do, chances are very high that they will add a cheeky backlink to your site. So that's why I recommend approaching and tapping into the network that you already have in the e-commerce industry. So go out and ask them for a backlink. And what you could do as well to make the offer more enticing is either offer them a link back or a social media share to say thanks for the link to your site. Now, I recommend this strategy for 3 different reasons. Okay, first of all, it's free to do. Secondly, it's very easy. And number 3, it's tapping into a personal network that your competitors can't use. So it creates this competitive advantage for link building that's only exclusive to you. Now, if you want to learn how to build a huge army of sharers that will link to your content at any single time, check out my tutorial on reciprocal link building below, and that will help you so much. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please smash a like on it. That would genuinely make my day. And if you have any questions about link building or SEO, let me know in the comment section below and I'll be really happy to help you. And if you haven't already, what are you doing? You need to subscribe because my SEO videos are only going to help you make more money. Thanks for watching.